could be one of my worst opinions I've ever had.
Now you screwed up, Maggie. Big time.
The sports world has basically turned around and just given me the middle finger so hard. I don't know what to say. The World Baseball Classic, something I railed against because I am a Mets fan. Edwin Diaz is the Mets closer. He got hurt celebrating a win. Puerto Rico beat the Dominican Republic, and now he's out for the season, and I railed against the WBC. Then when Jose Altuve got hit by a pitch, broke his thumb, I thought, more people will come on board and join me on this tournament is meaningless and stinks.
Because Jose Altuve, that's not the guy you want to get hurt if you want people to help you out.
Right. He's only a villain for 29 other teams. Yeah. Anyway, I was like, this is going to be great for me. Everyone's going to come on board like, boo, WBC. No. Major League Baseball's better. And what keeps happening? The tournament keeps getting better and better and better. This thing has captured the imagination of not only baseball fans, Perloff, but just sports fans in general. It's like, what's going on? The NCAA tournament, the WBC, people can't get enough.
Yeah.
And here I am, outside looking in, like holding on to the chain link fence, like, hey, looks like you guys are having fun over there, but I can't come in now.
Yeah.
I already said I didn't like it.
No, I've gotten so emotional about it. I'm comparing it to Field of Dreams. It is the joy of baseball. It takes me back in time to when I was a kid, and players were out there earning $100,000 a year and giving their all and going for every ground ball, and it's just the passion. It is so much better than what I perceive as regular season baseball right now. There's an electricity that we haven't seen in so long in baseball. The pride, the camaraderie, the actual baseball itself is exciting. Everything is working perfectly for WBC.
Okay,
and I'm
got it. I know.
Now listen,
I messed up.
If a Philly had been injured, I would have been in your exact same shoes. Listen, you're a Mets fan, and I really respect that. You put the Mets.
Well, it's the one thing you dislike
baseball.
about me the most, actually.
I can't stand the Mets. I've always hated the Mets. I hate the Braves, but I really hate the Mets.
It doesn't match up with my personality. Like, it's weird. I know.
Being a Mets fan?
Yeah.
Because, a Mets fan is a negative kind of thing.
Well, that's kind of me, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it perfectly embodies.
You have two. Bills fan, everyone loves Maggie the Bills fan.
Yeah, you guys love Maggie the Bills fan. Yeah.
We all love Maggie the Bills fan. Nobody likes Maggie the Mets fan.
No, hate it. You guys hate me as a Mets fan. I get it. I kind of hate myself as a Mets fan.
But yeah, once in a while you'll take somebody in the office and you'll corner them and make them talk about the Mets for 10 minutes.
Well, I mean, it's not hard around here.
Yeah.
This is easy pickings. But okay, so I'm so wrong about this.
You're wrong.
The WBC is just amazing and punctuated last night, okay, by an epic game between Japan and Mexico. Japan wins on a walk-off 2-run double or 2-run hit, whatever. We're going to play you both calls because they're both spectacular and just underscores how devastatingly wrong I am about this tournament. Here first is Japan beating Mexico in English. Let's hear it.
Cracked in the air, deep center field. Thomas on the move. It's off the wall. Ohtani's in to score. Here comes the winning run. Japan turns it around on its last breath.
I mean, excellent call from Joe Davis and Fox, doing a fantastic call.
It's bigger than the World Series, Maggie.
It was a hell of a call.
It's bigger than the World Series.
Felt like Game 7. And now here's the call in Japanese. I mean, if that doesn't put a smile on your face, it's like multiple people screaming, just joyful. One guy definitely jumped the call on the other guy, but it doesn't even matter because everyone's just in a state of euphoria.
Absolutely.
And here I am in the corner, just like...
Well, okay, but let's get real about tonight. Shohei Ohtani is not starting. He pitched 5 days ago. He said he wants to pitch in relief after the game last night.
Man, it's like Game 7.
But if you're the Angels, okay, you're right. It is like Game 7. But what's the one thing? Forget your closer, who's probably going to be a bust this year anyway, Edwin Diaz. Sorry. Shohei Ohtani, what is the one most important health issue in all of sports, all of baseball? Shohei Ohtani.
And he's in a contract year.
Yeah, you cannot put extra mileage on Shohei Ohtani. So what if he goes out there, and if he goes out there and he gets hurt,
okay,
then the WBC is over.
That's why I'm still staying over here in my corner.
You have
I
a take.
to. I'm in the doghouse.
But it does feel like, and many people have noted that, the irony of Mike Trout going against Shohei Ohtani in this final, where the two of them never even sniffed the postseason with the Angels, is just delicious.
Yeah, of course, like they're killing it in this tournament. They're both excellent, along with their guy, Trey Turner, who's hit like 4 home runs. He's like setting records for the WBC.
That might be one of the greatest calls ever.
Which one?
The Japanese version.
It's amazing. We don't even know what they're saying, but it's so good.
I know you get the double sayonara.
Yeah. So good. Yeah. How many guys do you think are in the booth? I feel like I hear 3 guys.
There's got to be 3. There's for sure at least 2.
Yeah.
And I think whoever's doing the play-by-play just got totally stomped on by the other 2 guys.
Imagine, right? Like that. That's just really supposed to be the no-go for broadcasters. You're not supposed to step on it, but it doesn't matter because it's pure joy. Between that and the NCAA tournament, we've had some really good calls lately.
Absolutely. And we're going to have an amazing call tonight when U.S. wins.
I mean... Yeah, I hope the U.S. wins. It's just, I can't come back in. Like, I got FOMO. I have the fear of missing out. Like, I know I'm missing out. I know I put my foot in my mouth and, like, I drew my line in the sand, and now I've got to be over here with all the no fun people watching, like, I don't know, like reruns of Seinfeld or something.
Maggie's going to ask, can I watch the final tonight? And the collective baseball community is going to go.
Yeah. Thank you, Pat. And I deserve it. Just get out. You weren't on board, so you don't get to enjoy the final. I really feel that way.
Can I read you tonight's likely starting lineup just to make you feel even worse?
Sure.
This is what you're missing. Mookie Betts to lead off. Ever heard of him? Followed by Mike Trout. Followed by Paul Goldschmidt, who hit the ball into the night the other night. Yeah. Followed by Nolan Arenado. Followed by Kyle Schwarber, the best. Then Will Smith. Pete Alonso is 7th in this darn lineup. He's 7th. And then Trey Turner, the hottest hitter in all the world, is number 9. I mean, that is
strategic, to reset the top of the lineup.
Right, but this is an all-star team. This is crazy.
It's better than the all-star team. The all-star team is watered down compared to this. This is incredible.
Yeah, it has. It's funny, though, because the WBC's been around for a little while. I don't remember ever being into it like this. What happened? Does anyone know?
I think they missed. Did they miss one because of COVID?
The last one was 2017. So I think they initially were doing it every 4 years. So they didn't have it in 21. I don't know why they didn't have it last year. Maybe because it was a lockout.
So is this only the 2nd or 3rd WBC? It must be.
I think this is the 4th.
Yeah, they've done it since 2006, I believe, right?
But this would be the 5th.
Yeah.
2006, 10, 13, 17.
And now 23.
Correct.
Yeah. Everyone's into it. I think it starts because the players are super into it, which has been before. And then obviously, they're playing the games here in the United States, which is not always the case. They kind of spread it out all over.
That might help too.
Yeah.
Baseball is interesting because it is the most international of our sports right now. Look at how many teams have pros on them. Basketball is pretty international. Baseball is everywhere. So
I know, but then you had like the team from the Czech Republic where it was like a bunch of guys who were like firemen and plumbers and stuff.
I know.
That's what I was kind of railing against. I'm like, Edwin Diaz is not going to pitch for the Mets. Meanwhile, like if you're a plumber, you just go back to your job, like no harm, no foul.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, a lot of these countries, Japan obviously has a lot of pros. Of course, Latin America has a lot of teams with a lot of pros. So
yeah, they're all pros.
And Maggie, I kind of got to hit back at you here. You love the Cinderellas in the NCAA tournament. You don't love the Cinderellas and the plumbers in the World Baseball Classic.
No, not when it messes with my baseball team.
No,
obviously.
Listen, yeah, Pat, you're a Yankees fan, right?
No, I'm a Cubs fan.
Cubs fan. Oh, so you're kind of out of it right now. But you have no idea. She was moping around all day after the Edwin Diaz injury.
Definitely. I'm still moping.
I can imagine.
You think the mope has ended?
Just buy another closer. What's the difference? You have Steve Cohen as your owner.
You think closers are just walking around now? No, now you have to make a move for one at the deadline, and who knows what you're going to have to give up because everyone in baseball knows you're desperate as hell to get a closer. You got no leverage.
Even if
this is still very close
to the
surface
Mets, by the way. This is the Mets. Even if you win 103 games, we all know what's going to happen anyway.
But I get it. Hey, wait, Largent Parks is in the chat. YouTube.com/CBS Sports Radio says it's been glorious. All caps. Come aboard, Maggie. It's not too late.
Yeah.
See, I think it is too late. I think I poo-pooed this thing. Sports World giving me the middle finger.
I'm just giving you a hard time. Of course, you can jump on board tonight, and I think you will. Right? You'll get into it. Can you picture yourself sitting on the couch watching FS1 I think it's FS1, and enjoying it tonight.
I'm going to watch it, yeah.
Are you going to get into it?
And I'm going to sit with my hand. I'm going to sit on my hands.
And then Pete Alonso is going to get hit in the hand on his first at bat.
Yes. And Pete Alonso is going to somehow suffer a devastating knee injury while he's going over to the Gatorade to grab a drink of water.
Listen, okay.
Because that's what would happen.
Also, you say it's meaningless, but as a Phillies fan, I'm taking a lot of pride into watching Trey Turner and watching Schwarber, and I think it's cool to have your own play. I'm glad my players are there.
Yeah, good for you, Perloff.
I mean, listen, we all watch. It's not WBC is not any more meaningless than, say, the NBA regular season. That's complete. That's exhibition games, and we try to watch those.
Nobody cares about those games.
Yeah, in fact, yeah. So I think we could get into this. I mean, come on, NBA right now. By the end of March, the NBA is in such a drag through the end of the season. So my point is tonight, this is definitely your best viewing option.
No doubt.